Before J Balvin would clock more than 5.8 million followers on Twitter, 19 million on Facebook, and 24 million followers on Instagram. Before he would become the first Latin artist to achieve 1 billion streams on Apple Music. Before J Balvin became the most Latin Grammy nominated artist, leading the list with 8 nominations, including Album of the Year for his latest album, Vibras. Before J Balvin would collaborate with artists like Willie William, Pharrell Williams, Beyonce, and Cardi B, just to name a few.
I just work with people that I love and respect.
J Balvin is one of the most recognized urban music artists in the world. He has collaborated with different artists and has won several awards. Among those are a few Billboard Latin Music Awards and 2 Latin Grammy Awards. But before all of his success, his family was on the verge of bankruptcy, which forced him to work at a young age, leading him to suffer from depression just when his career was on the rise. Hey guys, it's Stella Nicole filling in for Michael McCrudden, who just can't right now. Documenting the life and career of J Balvin prior to fame, here for you and before they were famous. As always, let me know in the comment section down below who's next, and follow me on Instagram at Stella Nicole. Now let's get into this bio.
Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
Jose Alvaro Osorio Balvin was born in Medellin, Colombia on May 7, 1985, and was raised in a wealthy family. His father, Jose Alvaro Osorio, was a successful businessman with a PhD in international marketing and has his own distribution company. His mother, on the other hand, Alba Mary Balvin, studied medicine, but never worked as a doctor as she was mainly a housewife. He has a younger sister named Carolina, who is a model, and a niece named Samantha. As a child, J Balvin and his family lived in a well-off neighborhood in Medellin, and he describes his childhood as a nice one. However, this all changed when his father was defrauded by his business partners, leaving him practically bankrupt. This life-changing event made him independent from a young age, as he was forced to start working in order to help his family. J Balvin also had a deep interest in music.
I remember just like grabbing a mop, pretending that it was a guitar and perform for all my friends.
When he was 10 years old, his parents gave him an electric guitar, and around the same time, he started listening to bands like Nirvana and Metallica, inspiring him to start learning their songs. He also had a close relationship with his parents, even to the point of getting his mom's permission to get his first tattoo when he was just 12 years old.
Was this like a tribal? Yeah, but I covered it up then.
J Balvin was a good student, and at 17 he moved to Oklahoma to learn English. Once he started school, he lived with his principal for a while. In some recent interviews, J Balvin admitted that this woman kept him sort of kidnapped for a few months, as she took his passport and wouldn't allow him to communicate with anyone. He finally got his passport back, and thanks to a friend, he left Oklahoma to New York. Once in New York, he had the opportunity to enter the world of hip-hop. In order to survive and pay the bills, he would walk dogs and paint houses.
When I was doing all this, when my sneakers were melting in the rooftop of the heat that was there, I was just like, so good, I'll be an artist one day.
Eventually, he ended up returning to Colombia, where he started working on getting 2 university degrees, international business and social communications. However, he only made it to his 7th semester as he interrupted his studies to devote himself to music. After leaving school, he would meet David Rivera, or DJ Pope, who would become his partner, and together they started making reggaeton music, a genre that was new for both of them. J Balvin started recording his music and handed out his EP on the streets, which is how he would start gaining recognition among the public in general. It was thanks to this recognition that people would give him money for his demos, eventually giving him the opportunity to play shows.
When I started, I didn't know nothing about the business. So I was my own manager, I was my own promoter, I was my own everything,
He had his first hit in Colombia with Exorcist, a song that would give him a nomination at the Nuestra Tierra Awards, an annual music awards ceremony in Colombia. But it would be in 2009 when he would become more known with the song Ella Mi Cativo, which was nominated for Song of the Year. In 2010, he released Sin Compromiso, a song that was well received internationally and entered the Billboard list. His first music videos were uploaded to YouTube, which is why he calls himself a YouTuber and thanks YouTube for making him well known.
I didn't have a label, everything was independent, so YouTube helped me a lot.
During this time, he would ask his dad to become his manager, and it was thanks to this that his career had a positive change. J Balvin became well known in Colombia and in other parts of Latin America, but the relationship with his father was affected by this, since their entire relationship was only business related, and he even said, "I want a manager but lost my father." While this was happening, his first international success came in 2012 with Yo Te Lo Dije, a song that was so popular that it caused J Balvin to be overworked, as he performed up to 10 shows on the same weekend. The workload was so overwhelming and mixed with a now strained relationship with his dad, who was constantly demanding a lot from him, and ended up submerging him in a terrible depression. J Balvin has said that because of this depression, he lost a lot of weight, had panic attacks, and also had suicidal thoughts. Fortunately, with the help of a doctor and psychologist, he managed to get ahead and continue with his dream of becoming one of the most important names in urban music. Just like J Balvin, depression is something that everybody has a battle with, and that's why I wanted to tell you guys a little more about BetterHelp. At Before They Were Famous, we're proud to be teaming up with BetterHelp because what they do is really important. It's way too easy to neglect your mental health, even though it's just as important as your physical health. BetterHelp takes away the stress and stigma by matching you with a licensed therapist who can talk privately on your own schedule, anytime, anywhere. It's also more affordable than traditional office visit, and it's really easy to get started. They're great at what they do, and that's why they're the world's largest e-counseling platform. So if you feel like you might have some issues to work through, or if sometimes you just need someone to talk to, you can check out BetterHelp right now by visiting betterhelp.com/McCrudden. The link is also in the description box down below. Alright, now let's get back to J Balvin. He ended up finding more success with 6 AM, a song he made with Farruko. The song became a success in Latin America and Europe and will be nominated for Latin Grammy for Best Urban Interpretation and Best Urban Song. On October 23, 2013, he would release his third studio album, but the first to be released internationally, which he called La Familia, and it became a success with platinum records in several countries such as Colombia, Mexico, Chile, Peru, Romania, Argentina, among others. In 2014, he released the single Ay Vamos, which was ranked #1 on the Billboard Hot Latin Song charts, and would make him win a Latin Grammy for Best Urban Song. On February 12, 2015, he would be nominated 13 times on the Billboard Latin Music Awards, and won awards such as Urban Artist of the Year, Urban Collaboration of the Year, Urban Song of the Year, Best Urban Album of the Year. In 2015, he launched Ginza, a track that was ranked #1 on the popular list in several countries such as Mexico, Spain, and US, and would become one of the most popular songs in Switzerland, Netherlands, Slovakia, and Italy.
Who said that you have to sing in English to be global? They're singing my lyrics and they don't speak Spanish. It's just amazing.
On June 24, 2016, he released his fourth studio album, Energia, which has hits like Bobo, Safari, Hola, and includes collaborations with artists like Pharrell Williams and Daddy Yankee. On August of the same year, he had an accident after a small plane he was on crashed after taking off from the Bahamas.
Ustedes no van a saber qué pasó, pero el avión se estrelló.
In June 2017, he released his single Mi Gente featuring Willie William. The single became the #1 song in the world according to Global Top 50 on Spotify, and soon enough reached 1 billion views on YouTube. The song was remixed with Beyonce and reached the top 10 in US. On May 25th of this year, he released Vibras, his latest studio album, which is a success, and the rest of the story, well, we'll just have to wait and see, because this is Before They Were Famous. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Stella Nicole, and follow me on Instagram at Stella Nicole. We'll see you guys in another video. On August of this, on August of the same year, he had nope.